All right, guys, this is really cool. If you like blues and you like Joe Cocker, the song "The Letter." This is a guy playing in a bar. Just they're doing a cover of a Joe Cocker song, and it's really cool. The video just starts with him, and then something like that. I'll do better as we learn together, but it's just kind of a cool thing to do. You can find some really cool arrangements of things, places like that, and nightclubs or bars, just somebody noodling around. But this is where it kind of starts. Just the guy going E flat A with 3 and 5, then D C, and just dot dot dot, just kind of. And this is the kind of style that's really hard to teach someone with musical notation. You almost really can't do it because it's just kind of by feel. Whenever we feel like getting to the next measure, we go. Whenever we're done with that chord, emotionally instead of metrically. So just over and over again. You got to put the weight of your hand on 3 and 5. And it's really not how fast it goes, it's how smooth and accurately you can play the notes. Low D, F sharp, A, C, E. That's a half diminished chord, F sharp, A, C, E. So you have your diminished chord here. The E is half diminished. Fully diminished would be this. But half diminished is the E. You can also think of it as a D9 chord, D7, 9. So D9. So we have F and then F sharp D. Our blues note, and then E, G sharp, A. So this is where we come in finishing this thought. So we're back to A minor here, the key that we're in, E, G sharp, A. So we'll do E, G sharp, A, and then we'll have just a thought up here. So I wrote down every note for your blues improv. Right? So it's just like kind of a breath. You're just breathing out, and whenever the breath is done, then we're to the D chord. There's really no rhyme or rhythm to this. It's just play it by feel. E on the thumb, B, E with 2 and 5, C, E. Then we'll go E flat, G with 3 and 5. So D, C, A, G with 3, 2, da, 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 A, C, G, E, and then this goes a little faster. Just on those last 3 notes, E flat, G to D to C. So put another curved line to indicate those are a little faster. Beginning of the measure. So I put an A here again in case you want to come up and play an A7 chord. E, A, G. I'm going to do that myself. E, G, A, C. And sometimes that helps to play a left hand, not because you need it, but just, musically, but just because it helps you feel where you are in the music. Okay, so 1. Now, the next measure. So da da na 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 na. G, D and G with 2 and 5. E flat, D, C, 3, 2, 1 with A, G, E. F to F sharp to D, and then we'll tremolo that F sharp to D. A little F natural in there in the front of that with your thumb gives you the blues thing. All right. So if we start here, dun, dun, dun. And then we're actually not finished there. G E A F sharp, and then high E there just like a cherry on the top. Okay, let's go from the beginning. Now you noticed I played a D7 there, F sharp, A, C, D, just because I like to have that placeholder. I like to feel where I am, so I put that chord in for me. Bum, 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 E, G sharp, A. Now this is just hanging out up real high. Left hand, E, A, C. Then we're gonna do this. A, C on the right, 3 and 5. G with a 2. Now, so they're not all the same speed. These are faster. These are slower. These are speed, and then so D, G, E flat, D, C, D, G, E flat. If you've played blues, that should feel kind of familiar. Now the next measure, it's a lot the same, but a little bit extra on the end. Okay, next measure. Da, 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 da. Okay, so when you come down, 3 on the A, 2 on the G. So here, 1. Messed up a little bit right there. Let's try it again. 1. Now the next measure, da, da, da. It's just straight da, 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 da. Now you hear those open fourths, open fifths, tritones in there. That really gives a blues sound sometimes. A real raw, edgy sound. G, C. So sometimes you want just those 2 notes. F sharp, C, there's a tritone. G, C, another tritone. E flat, A natural. D, G, and then a C. And then, so da 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 da. So F sharp, C, E there, your half diminished chord, or your D9 if you want to think of it like that. So da 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 da. I'm gonna put a little flip on the front of that F sharp, F natural, a little bit of that. All right. So start here. Da, da, da. Now something else I'd like maybe is to put a D octave right there and then play that chord. All right. So maybe so. Da, da, da. So just a D right there. You have, so you don't even need that chord. You just do a D. You're going to have the chord on the next measure. All right. And this is the most difficult one. This one right here. And it's real fun once you get right here. And then we have this really cool jazz chord coming up. All right. So let's do this one again, kind of slow. Before we try this hard one, let's go from the very beginning. Forgot to do my low D there and I kind of missed it. Let's go again. Now this last one, you gotta work out your fingerings, and then once that's kind of set, you can just move with it. But E, G sharp, A, then here, E, G, A, C, D, D sharp, E, G, A, C. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You'll find a lot of blues fingerings really work that 1, 2, 3 over and over again. 1. C is 5, 3, 2, 1, A, G, E. Now cross over, E flat, D, C with 3, 2, 1, A, G with 3, 2. Now here I'm just going to go, let's see. Yeah, 5, 3, 2. E, E flat, D, C, A, G, E, A, G, F sharp there, but it's, it's a D chord, but the F sharp's in the bass. Now flip that F sharp from F natural, tremolo, F sharp A C D, and then all right, so we'll look at that in a minute. But here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Now the tricky thing with this is really, there's no rhythm to it as far as the right hand, but the left hand you do want to sound like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1. So that kind of does have a rhythm, the left hand, but the right hand is just going to go. So it doesn't really matter where you line it up. I just put it right there, the left hand, but that doesn't necessarily go with that note. This doesn't necessarily go right there. It's just wherever it comes out, and that's really how it happens when you play it. You don't try to aim for a certain note with the left and right hand when you have this style of playing. Okay, so one more time. Let's go super slow. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so one more time. All right, and you might find you want to kind of go over those licks a little bit differently. As long as you're playing that A minor scale, it works out just fine. F, C, E flat, 1, 3, 5 in the right, left hand on F, E flat, D. And here we have 2 and 5 on G sharp and C, flip to A to F. And then B flat, D to F, and then we have our little G sharp to A flip again, F, and then E flat A with 3, 5, A, C, da, 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 G, A. Then a cool chord coming up that we'll do in lesson 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, however many lessons we need on webpianoteacher.com. We do finish it. I've just given you a really extended part 1 here. All right, so let's try from the beginning. Kind of slow and methodical, because when you practice this stuff, you can't always practice it with the full emotion and everything. You have to be a technician and work out that fingering, work out how you're going to do everything. And then after you've done that homework, then you can go back and play it with that emotion and that drive that you want in the spur of the moment. But when you practice, you have to learn how to practice. It's not all about just playing, because you'll have holes in your playing, and you'll have those little spaces in there, and people go, oh, that wasn't quite clean, that wasn't quite clear, and that's because you haven't done your homework and your slow practice on things. So let's do it that way. Methodical. All right, I'm going to start over because mine wasn't clean enough for me. Better? All right. Now we'll go back and do it again. It's even getting better for me every time. And we do it the third time. best. And you can also see which measure I'm having trouble with. It's this one because I haven't written in that D that I really want to play. So I'm going to change that for myself. And I recommend you doing this also on your, oops, I accidentally erased something. On your paper, when you're writing out stuff and you're doing it, to mark all over your page. Just put whatever is going to help you when you do it. Make it your own, okay? And so that's what's, did I write that in the wrong place? I think I did. Yeah, I meant to put it on this other one. Oops. Let's not do that. I like, and this isn't the way the guy does it in the video, but I like the low D there because it gives me that sense of where I am, that low bass note and then the chord, right? So if I wanted to practice that, oops, I accidentally erased that too, didn't I? I got to go back further. That's the problem with this program, is it, I wish that it wouldn't do the eraser with your finger. I wish it would only do the eraser with your pen. Okay, there we go. So now the D is there, and the rest of it looks fine. Okay. All right. So there you go. So you guys got to learn this extensively, and you also got to see the learning process and how I got better myself doing it, and hopefully I gave you a lot of tips with this style of playing. And we are going to get, when we get into the song, when the intro is over, where there's a regular beat. But when you have this style of playing, you really have to, it's breaths. You take in a breath and you breathe it out. And you're done with the phrase when you finish breathing, not when the metronome hits the next count, okay? It's that kind of playing, and it really takes some practice to get used to that. But it's really fun when you get it down because you just, it's all your own, and you just go to the next chord when you're ready. So a lot of fun. And we do finish it on webpianoteacher.com. It'll be a really good study playing as well as accompanying in a blues style. Hope you guys had a good time. Talk to you later.